This is a Wink game. Bonjour, hello. It's a Wink game. I'm sitting in the toilet room. And I've got red China shoes on. And I'm sitting here in a moment of thought, a moment of deep thought. And yes, I'm taking one moment here to contemplate what I am completely dissatisfied about, which is a lot tonight. It means that there's not much progress made in terms of my compartment relationship to everyone else. Means I consider myself very changed in respect to different things, but in a lot of ways it hasn't changed at all. So I'm trying to figure out how to move in a, besides going with a community motion like Equinox or something, I'm trying to figure out a little bit set apart here how to, it's not maneuver, it's not manifest, how to not motivate either. There's a wave, how about a wave of motion? I'm trying to create a wave of motion that would be something that I would create. So they've had lots of birds, they've had gay movements, they've had, but I feel that not a lot has worked within what I'd like to see make happen in most every area. So I find myself having to corner isolate and regroup to move out and on, because the accident-prone nature of involving others to demise, I don't feel like involving. I don't like the patterns that have been created with people, and the way that people have put me in positions that I don't feel good with. And when I speak out that something does not sit right with me, then people go ahead with it anyway, and then nothing has been changed. So I find myself the last few days before the kick the wall skit, last night cleaning skit, but it's a very deep anger that I'm angry and mad that people are overlooking stuff that I am trying to communicate that is not getting acknowledged and or heard. And it is, I'll just speak off the top of my head. It's like, you know, like a chess game at Barney's or somewhere else, a position piece, you're a piece of the game or whatever, and when you move over here or something like that, it to be trampled or just move aside so I can move position my game or however it is. And I don't like that setup system, because what it is, I'm coming up on, you know, Jane Bainter and Howard Finkelstein, people, Mark Schaffner, acknowledge that I'm single, unmarried, sexually inactive at 38 and a half, coming up on 39 in December, still menstruating, and after doing the fire walk about 8 years ago, around 30, 2008, somewhere in there, 2007, I have healthy bowel movements and I still menstruate, so it didn't have affect to some of the bodily functions that they do check it after probably 5, 6, 7 years and see that, make sure that you're still functioning. So I still function quite well, but I think with that train of thought that there is value to that no matter what. If you walk around, get dressed, get up, that's good enough to see how it goes for you. But a lot of things have improved. A lot has cooled off. I have to give you reports. Third eye point is closed, essentially closed, and it's cool. So when you first do the walk, it's hot, and you don't want to concentrate too much and stuff like that. So it's cooled and calmed down quite a bit, but there's more anger energy in other areas. So I've had endermology treatment that helped to kind of free up the legs and the midsection and stuff like that, and equinox, I gave it a little bit of a break, but underlying issues that definitely are not getting worked through. So I don't like being overlooked. So I've been outcast and overlooked, and being part of the equinox, I feel like a lot of those ideas, a lot of the clothing styles, whatever it is, you show up and you work out and you get benefits, but being part of that group, specifically towards myself in business or show business or inequality towards others or anything like that, I don't feel like anything that I have to do with anything has been nurtured or considered. And it's just one more spew in my eyeball or something like that. Make me dab it with a wet one, and it makes me pissed. So coming up with Hillary running for election, Joe Biden considering, and politicians, Trump and stuff like that, you know, and then I got Laurent's hair and stuff like that, and hair piece this and hair piece that. I really feel disappointed and very, very deeply angered at how people have treated me. And, you know, I can point specifically on Facebook and say, you treat others bad and you treat others bad. And I point out it a few different ways, but there really is a hostile, aggressive treatment towards others that has become the norm that I point out in several ways, but it really is not healthy for people. And I'm trying to figure out if it's... I at least wanted to bring it up, and then we'll see how I act upon it, how others act upon it. But, yeah, I feel I have to withdraw, isolate to take care of my own body and stuff like that. And I'm completely overlooked, bypassed, overlooked and stuff like that, partially by choice. But, yeah, I'm very not in a happy place tonight at all. And I mentioned house cleaning and stuff like that, I was under inspection, and the apartment unit was under inspection, and the city, however they do that. So I want to make sure that I am aware of the functionings of the inner workings of the apartment. But when I have a quiet time here, I just got to flat out say that I feel like crap. I feel like crap in it, and it's not just what needs to be made happen or what I deserve or what I want to go about. It just is sitting here with these shoes on, just going, man, I feel like crap. And I got to get used to it, but it's like plunked down on the seat here. Just say, man, wow, I feel like crap. So there you have it. Thank you.